about his team as well as the Springdale team, but his team is going to be a little bit different as far as the starting lineup tonight, and but he's got some seniors that are going to be playing some of hopefully their best basketball at the end of their careers and put this game together.
Just about ready for the Southside introductions. We just had the introduction of the Springdale Bulldog team, and let's go down to the PA guy, Don Tate, and hear the Southside introduction of the Southside Mavericks. Coach, you got a totally different starting lineup for the Mavs tonight as they're going to go with Aaron Hall along with Yased Tafaro in the starting lineup, along with Kai Coles. Coles had a really good ball game, a very good inside presence against Heritage last Friday night, getting the start here.
He did, and that was something that Coach Adams is wanting early, and is him to play big in the paint and use his height to offset the size of Springdale, and then also, he earned some playing time the other night, and really played well and was a big part of that ball game.
As you talk about the height, you look at Tevin Tate, the center, 6'5", 260 pounds. The south side will control the tip.
And they've got a good young freshman, number 4, Isaiah Seeley, that's just a freshman, but must be a really good player to be a freshman starting in 6A basketball.
Exactly. They call a foul on Anderson Isaacs, be the first foul on Springdale. David Lloyd had a good ball game Friday night, Coach, with 10 points. Was a physical presence in the middle.
Well, as an all-state linebacker and tight end, he should be a physical presence down inside. What he loses a little bit in height, he makes up for in his ability to move people out of the way and to box out, and he does a good job rebounding the basketball and getting putbacks. Can play with either hand, and that's always important.
And Coach has got that little bit of football mentality, too, on the field. As like he said, he moves good on the field, but he also has that physical presence I think you need, especially when you take on the taller guys. Springdale will have their first possession. Get the ball down low to Tate. He'll go up for the shot. He'll make it.
Yeah, I'm not sure they wanted him to be able to get the ball that deep, that easily. We'll have to see how that progresses, but hopefully we can keep him out of there.
Here's a nice drive by Poling. The ball's picked up by Coles. Goes for the shot, no good. Rebounded by Dimitri Lloyd. He puts it up off the rim, no good. Southside fighting for the ball. Let's see.
Really good hustle by the Southside big men down there battling for that rebound.
Kai Coles will be called for the foul. It's almost like there was a lid on that basket, Coach. They had 3 or 4 looks there. The ball rolled, did everything but go through.
I'm starting to go get my knife, and maybe because there might be some saran wrap or something up there.
Springdale will have the ball here. They lead 2-0 early in the ball game. Go down low again. A nice pass over. Going to be a missed shot there. Working everything through the middle so far early for the Springdale offense. Pulliam sets up the south side offense. And Coach, Southside really is kind of similar to the Southside girls. They need that person that can get them to 14, 15 points a game. I think that person, the one may be Yased Tafaro, who really was held in check last ball game.
Yeah, Yased can score. He can put the ball on the floor. He can shoot the mid-range jumper. And when he's on, he really can be a scoring threat. I mean, he can be a guy that can go out and get you 20, 25 in a night, but he just needs to be a little more consistent with that. But
yeah, Kai Cole's picked up his second foul here early in the ball game.
Hopefully we can get Pulliam off to a good start also.
Yeah, Cortland Madrew for a three-pointer. Pulliam looks to drive. Going to have a jump ball here. Southside Trails here early, 5-zip. We played about 2 minutes of this ball game. Coles will check out. Checking in for the Mavs will be Levi Steele.
Levi gives us a little bit more of a shooting threat on the outside, a little bit more offense.
Yeah, Steele was dealing with an ankle injury, I believe, last ball game. Here's the step, going to be a walking.
Yeah, Levi has had that. He's had that kind of off and on all year long. Is kind of a high ankle sprain or bruise, but he does a good job.
Here's a three-point shot on the way by Levi Steele.
That's what he gives you a little bit more than like some of the other guys. He can step out and hit that three, and he's got good size down inside also playing against the big man from Springdale, Tate.
Southside working out of a matchup zone defense. Here's an inside play. I'm taking the ball to the hole. A good job by Southside. That's Levi Steele over there knocking the ball out of bounds off Isaiah Seeley. We got 4 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Key here, coach, is don't give him anything inside, an easy pass or anything.
That's right. We got to make him put the ball out to the perimeter, and just like that right there, put up a quick shot. Like I said right here, bring it down.
Still going to fire up about a 15-footer, no good. Rebound pulled off by Cortland Muldrew. I'm not sure how that pass got through there, Coach.
I'm not either. Banged off both legs.
Here's a three-point shot on the way, and it's going to be short.
Now that was about an NBA three right there. I don't know if he does that on a regular basis, but that one was out there.
Again, Southside Trails here early 5-3. We've got almost played half of the first quarter. Still kind of a feeling out process for both teams.
Yeah, neither team has looked like that they're just shooting it at a real high clip right now. Quite a few turnovers.
It's like Southside's going to play. They're going to set up. It looks like a 1-2-2 zone defense. See if they try to trap out of it. Here's a nice inside drive by Isaiah Seeley. Makes the basket. We'll get a free throw here. Chance to the old-fashioned three-point play. Coach, are you better off when you have a big man like Tevin Tate out there, 6'5", 260? You obviously want to take away the inside. Is it better off to play a zone defense or a man defense in that situation?
Well, I think if you're going to play man, you got to make sure that you've got people that can double down and then get back out to shooters, which sometimes can be very effective. Sometimes in the zone, you have a hard time rebounding. And so I think like anything, you have to switch it up a little bit and not give them the same thing over and over.
It's good ball movement by Springdale. The shot's off and no good. Rebounded by Tafaro. Pushes the ball up to Pulliam. Here's an open look for Aaron Hall off the corner. It's a bit long. Fighting for the rebound is Dimitri Lloyd. Again, Southside trails early, 8-5. They'll get the ball underneath their own basket. Here's the inbounds pass to Aaron Hall. Hall looks to drive in, and
Not sure where he was going with that one. About 4 people down there.
I think Coach Adams would like to see on a play like that, when you penetrate, draw the defense in, somebody's going to be open.
Yeah, be able to kick it.
They'll feed the ball down to Tate. They go back down into Tate, and they're going to get a foul called on Levi Steele.
Mr. Tate does a pretty good job moving his feet down there, and we may have to double him more than what we have been here early.
And a bad sign for the Mavs here early. That's 2 fouls on Steele. Coles with 2 fouls, Steele with 2 fouls. That's your 2 big guys. Here's an inside shot by Tate, and misses a shot, but they get the rebound.
Good defense right there.
Yeah, good reaction by Tafaro. Throws the ball down court to Pulliam. Pulliam will set the offense. Coach, not a finish there by Yasset Tafaro, but that, I like the attitude of what he did there. He got a good look and was very aggressive.
Yeah, I'd like to have seen him possibly go in and get deep enough we can draw the foul, but he got a good look at it and just had to shoot it over 6'5".
Here's a nice drive and 2 points for Cortland Muldrew. Now has 5. Coach, I was about to say they're doing a very good job matching up with the ball handler. At that time, Muldrew's able to get the baseline. They don't take away the baseline. He's able to drive down for the layup.
Yeah, and you know, from what we've seen so far, we'd really rather them, as we're trying to close out, be able to defend the dribble drive and make them go ahead and shoot the ball from outside. But because when they're able to take it, put it on the floor and go to the hole with it, it collapses that whole defense, which now opens up Mr. Tate down inside and also Sealy crashing to the boards. So got to do a better job of on-ball pressure.
And that's, you talk about Mr. Tate, he's done a very good job down low. He's drawn 2 fouls on both of the Southside big men. Kai Coles with 2 fouls along with Levi Steele. Checking in the ball game for Levi Steele will be Evan Chance. Chance did a good job in the limited time he played last week. I like the effort and the energy he brings to the floor.
He really did. He played good defense. He was on the floor scrapping for balls, got some rebounds, and hit 1 or 2 clutch shots.
Southside going to turn the ball over again. Pulliam looked like he was trying to look inside to find an open man and lost control of the basketball. Springdale going to walk it up here. We've got 1:42 to go here. They lead by 5, 10-5. Trying to look inside to get the ball to Tate. Here's a 3 on the way again, and it's good. Coach, I think I'll answer your question on Muldrew. I think maybe he likes about 2 feet behind the line.
I think he does. That's his.
And here's a nice drive by Gleek Pulliam. Is that the kind of play, though, you see 2-3 feet behind the line? No, yes.
Well, as a coach, yes. You also, even though he might hit 1 or 2 of those, if that's where the shots he's going to have to take, most of the time you'll take your chances. But
I agree. Here's a pass over to Aaron Hall. Looks to drive the hole. Goes up about 15. It's off the back of the rim. No good. And a good fight for rebound by Evan Chance. And he's going to be fouled. Good job by Evan Chance.
Evan Chance doing what Evan Chance does, which is scrap and rebound and get to the line. And a lot of things sometimes that you don't see in the stat book, but he's always hustling.
And Coach, the other one that I would talk about being a hustler like that, like Evan Chance, is Xander Nagley, and I believe he may be checking into the ball game for the Mavs. We'll check in for Aaron Hall.
You're exactly right. I mean, Xander's one of those kids that he's going to give you everything he's got when he's on the floor, and he's going to be doing the things you ask him to do, and he'll play hard, play good defense, try to rebound.
Chance goes 1 for 2 from the foul line. Here's another 3-point shot on the way. It's off and no good. Rebounded by Dimitri Lloyd. Mavs going to slow it down here. Can't quite get it down to the last shot. There's about a 4-second difference. Not sure really what Coach Adams is talking to the referees about.
Well, I'm not either, and I'm not sure why the stoppage of the clock, other than if there was a shot clock issue or something like that. I don't know.
Mavs have settled down here. They trail by 5. Again, well, it looks like they've reset what they did. They reset the shot clock. Southside can hold for the last shot now. As Cleek Poyam will drive in, gets the ball off to Dimitri Lloyd, who will flip it back over to Tafaro, who fires it up no good. As Chance fights for the ball, and that'll be in the first quarter. Southside trails 13-8.
Well, the good thing there was, I mean, we got a shot. We got a good shot, actually. Didn't knock it down, but executed in the half court there and got a shot that we wanted. And luckily the spread of the score didn't expand too much further. I was beginning to wonder early when we were down a little bit early that if Springdale made a run, that it'd be something that'd be hard to come back from. But we hung in there and did the things that we needed to do to stay close.
Coach, we looked at the first quarter scoring summary. Cortland Muldrew had 8 points, and 2 of those were those 2 long distance 3-pointers he got. Isaiah Seeley had 3. Tevin Tate had 2 points, but Tevin Tate did a good job of getting the Southside postmen, Levi Steele and Kai Coles, in early foul trouble.
Right.
Cleek Pulliam led the Southside Mavs with 4 points. Levi Steele 3 points, and Evan Chance 1 point. As we start the second quarter, the Southside Mavs will get the basketball.
Got George Harrell in the game tonight for the first time. I'm sure he's looking for a little offense out of George.
Pulliam looks to penetrate. Pulliam doing a good job tonight, Coach, of controlling the point for the Mavs. As Dimitri looks up. Dimitri can knock down that 15-footer. They're giving him a look. Makes a nice fake, goes up for a shot and misses a shot. He's going to draw the foul on Tevin Tate. That'll be Tate's second personal foul.
He's working hard for it down there, trying to create space. And got to be careful with those elbows. I think the Springdale contingent was thinking that he might have swung one a little bit too hard, but he will create space.
Dimitri's showing a nice touch at the free throw line as he makes a first free throw.
He's a pretty consistent free throw shooter. Does a really good job.
Second one on the way, nothing but net. But more importantly, Coach, they got the second foul on Tevin Tate. He'll be out of the ball game. So all the postmen playing today each have 2 fouls for both teams.
Yeah, that helps not having him down inside, all the offense to go through.
Oh, nice play by Nagley. Tips the ball away, now makes the steal, wants to take it to the hole. Will go all the way for the layup and makes it. Good job by Xander Nagley.
That could have been an and one right there, but I was hoping that he got fouled. Good job getting back within 1.
Coach, Southside changing the defense a bit. They were working out of a 2-1-2 zone defense on that possession, and a good job by Nagley. First of all, tipping the ball away, then the hustle play to take the ball, then going down and being rewarded with the layup, and as you said, could have been a +1.
Xander, he's longer than you think he is. He gets off the floor pretty well, and that was a heck of a nice play. One thing I like to see with Coach Adams here in this first first half is he's getting a lot of kids into the game early, getting them getting a little sweat going and trying to find that combination of players that where he can make a run.
Here's a nice play again by Nagley, knocks the ball loose, and the ball's on the floor, going to be picked up by Lloyd, makes a nice pass over to Pulliam. He wants to push the ball up, takes the ball down, now we'll bring it back outside. Feeds Harrell for a three-point shot on the way. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Here's another three-pointer on the way by Muldrew, and he is lighting it up from about 3 feet behind the line.
He's for real. He is for real. He's the kind, you say, okay, you got to prove it. Well, he's proven it.
Yeah.
We might need to.
Here's
nice job.
Nice inside pass to Evan Chance, and he's going to be fouled. We'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Really nice job on the back cut, and then going up and going to the other side of the rim to protect the ball.
And, Coach, we talk about, too, a lot of times moving without the basketball. That was a great job by Evan Chance, moving to the open space and then to find the cutter, to find him open. Then he does a good job of shielding his body to get the basket and draw the foul. Now, I thought they called a foul on this. I guess not.
I think
Coach Adams is going to.
Coach Adams is puzzled also.
Desmond Lopez Fulbright will check in for the Mavs. I'm puzzled, too, on that. Southside Trail 16-14. As they blew the whistle after the play.
Yeah, good job with Xander.
Mavs coming out a little bit now on Muldrew. A three-pointer on the way, and it's good. That is Anthony Thomas on the three. Here's a three-pointer away by Levi Steele, and it's good. That's 2 3-pointers tonight for Mr. Steele. Here's an inside drive. He loses the ball out of bounds, going to be tipped out.
I don't know if that was exactly the shot that they were looking for, but as if Levi's going to be able to step up and knock those down, I'm sure that he's got the green light.
Levi seems like he's feeling it tonight, Coach. He hit the first one, then got in early foul trouble, had to come out, comes back in and hits another big one as McPherson gets the 2. Marshawn McPherson. The Bulldogs lead 21-17. We've got 5 minutes even to go here in the second quarter as Demetri Lloyd tries to go down low, loses control of the ball. Here comes a drive down and off the glass, no good, and going to be rebounded by Anthony Thomas.
He walked. Yep. Little stutter step there before he.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting that at some point, Coach, because he about took off the previous time he had the ball on the other side of the court.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you do what you can to get an advantage. Here's a three-point shot on the way by Levi Steele, and
you can go for a long time without seeing the ball get stuck there, and we've seen it twice tonight now.
That was an impressive play by Cortland Muldrew to go up, grab the ball, and he was going to take off down to the other end. So, very good ball player. Here's an inside pass, going to be about a 15-footer, and it's good. That's Anthony Thomas. Thomas coming in the ball game.
Springdale starting to heat up a little bit as far as shooting the basketball.
Yeah, he's got 5 points in the ball game for Thomas coming off the bench. Nagley looks to penetrate, gets the ball out to Desmond Lopez Fulbright. Here's Levi Steele, going to shoot about a 12-footer, no good, and a nice play by Nagley, getting the rebound, gets it over to Demetri Lloyd for 2. Great job by Nagley getting the ball over to Lloyd for the 2 points.
Good job staying active down there on the rebound and finding the open guy.
There's Nagley trying to get the ball, and they're going to have a foul. I believe it's going to be on Anthony Thomas. Southside trails here 23-19. Again, just like the girls' game, Coach, been a very competitive first half.
It seems like Springdale is shooting the basketball at a little higher clip, but we're able to stay within range, and with hustle plays and good passes here. And
We'll call a walk on Dimitri Lloyd.
yeah, he went up with. They had both hands on top of the ball.
What Springdale has done, Coach, they've made 4 3-pointers here, 3 by Cortland Muldrew. They've really drawn the Southside defense out a bit. Southside was working out that 2-1-2 zone defense. They forced them to come out a bit, which has kind of opened up the lanes for Springdale to get some points.
Yeah, they've hit a few now, mid-range jumpers. That's the thing you worry about if you in the zone defense. It's hard to sometimes on those long shots to get rebound position, because you're guarding an area instead of a man, so you really can't feel where he is, and so it's hard to sometimes get box outs.
Southside coming out on Muldrew. She'll have 2 free throws, and as we talk about too, a lot of times it just amazes me these guys can nail these 3-pointers like they do, and then they get to the foul line and struggle a bit as he misses both free throws.
Yeah, he needs to just back up.
Okay.
Shaq and Wilt and those guys, they used to shoot from the top of the key, didn't they?
You teach him like Rick Barry used to shoot the underhanded free throw.
Oh, yeah.
Here's another 3-pointer on the way that's going to be a bit short by Levi Steele. A hustle play by Nagley trying to get over there. The ball goes out of bounds. Again, Southside trails here by 4, 23-19, 2:43 to go here in the second quarter.
It's really been a competitive game, and both teams are, showing who they really are. And
Coach credit Xander Nagley, too. He did a good job the 2 previous possessions on Muldrew. He got the foul call on the last one, but he's really coming out, guarding him, and really stopping him from allowing him to penetrate once he does guard him outside, and kind of frustrating him a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a nice inside move by McPherson for 2. He has 4 now. Increases the Springdale lead to 25-19. And here is going to be a steal. He's actually out of bounds. That was Isaiah Seeley on the steal.
Isaiah Steele is long. He's not only tall, but he's long.
Kai Coles will check in the ball game for the Mavs. And Cleek Pulliam checks back in. Pulliam will set the offense. Southside working out of a high post with Dimitri Lloyd. Here's a 3-pointer on the way. That's Coles on the 3. It's no good as Pulliam fights for the ball, and we're going to have a jump ball here.
Jump ball possession stays with Southside.
Coach down by 6, 1:56 to go here. Southside really needs to kind of cut into this lead a bit, go in feeling pretty good about themselves at halftime.
Yeah, we need a bucket and a stop and another bucket and get this thing back to within just a couple points if we can, and really steal some momentum right here going into halftime.
Again, 1:42 to go here before the half. McPherson will set the offense, looks to penetrate, and
Foul call on number 14 for Springdale. Anderson Isaac, his second. 15.
Offensive foul down underneath.
nice entry pass to Kai Coles, goes up for the shot, misses the shot, he gets his own rebound, and is going to be fouled. They'll get Isaiah Seeley for the foul. Be 2 shots here for Kai Coles.
Foul call on number 4 for the Bulldogs. Isaiah Seeley is first.
It'll be the 16th foul. Both teams will be in the bonus on the next foul by either team. Coles will get 2 shots here. First shot's on the way, and it's good. Coach, what I have liked about what I've seen from Southside here in the first half, Coles gets in early foul trouble. Levi Steele gets in early foul trouble. They bring in Evan Chance, and he really did a solid job in there. And along with, and give Dimitri Lloyd credit, too, for the jobs they did to take up the slack there. You know, you've got 2 players in there that only have 2 fouls, so really going in the second half, nobody, I would say, really is in foul trouble.
Yeah, Coach has done a good job of once they got those early fouls of protecting them, and then they've done a good job of being smart when they were on the floor and not picking up that third.
Southside trails by 4 here as McPherson looks to penetrate. This Springdale team's not afraid to fire up that shot.
No,
from anywhere.
they will throw up a 3 in a heartbeat, but as long as it's not number 3, you need to close him out.
They've really done a good job here the last 4 minutes. And now here's another 3 on the way, and yeah, he nails it. Muldrew's now got 14 points as Pulliam drives to the basket.
Yeah, I don't know how many threes he's averaging a game, but when he's inside half court, he's in range.
And Coach, if they ever decide, here's a free throw on the way by Pulliam, it's off and no good. But if they ever come back in high school basketball and have a 4-point line or something, I think he's set.
He might get a shot at the NBA just for that.
Yeah, him and Thomas. Thomas not afraid to fire it up either. He's got 5 points here in the first half for the Bulldogs. Second one's on the way, and it's good. Southside trails 28-22. We've got 38.4 seconds to go here. About a 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Looks like McPherson's going to hold the ball out, and Springdale looks like they're going to go for the last shot, take the lead in here at halftime. McPherson drives down, will pass it over.
You got to guard him to half court.
Muldrew drives in and makes the shot.
Well, that was good defense, but it was just better offense.
Exactly. And, you know, Muldrew, that, you know, we're seeing a lot of good players. We saw a couple of players the other night from Heritage that were able to light the scoreboard up. But this Muldrew kid, really, he's having really a good first half. And, again, yeah. Southside trails will have 28-22. We'll be back in a bit with the first half scoring summary after this. You're watching Southside Maverick basketball.
Emily Schmidt, Senior Lieutenant Carson Links, Junior Lieutenant Emma Hunter. The Director of the Bells is Mariah Kierberg, and the assistants are Jana Sherman and Emily Presley. And I'm your voice of the Bells, Bess Holloway.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you may know, this past weekend, your Southside Maverick cheerleaders were in Orlando for the Universal Cheerleading Association's National High School Cheerleading Championship, which is considered the most prestigious cheerleading championship in the country. There were 1,000 teams entered this year, and your Southside Maverick cheerleaders made the semifinals and finished third in the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will please draw your attention to the board above the floor, we'd like to show you that third place performance. Ladies and gentlemen, your Southside Maverick cheerleaders. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the cheerleader 50-50 drawing. Get out your tickets. Tonight's winner is going to win $165. Give you a moment to get your tickets out. Tonight's winning number, 541548. 541548. If you have that number, if you'll please come down the stands here at the press box, and we will give you $165. Congratulations.
Welcome back. We're at the half. Southside Trails 30-22. A great performance by the Southern Bells here at the half. And, Coach, congratulations to the Southside cheerleading squad finishing third in the Nationals.
Yeah, that was a heck of a job by them. They went down this past weekend and went all the way to Orlando, and there was, I think, 1,000 teams that they competed, and in their division that they were in, finished third. That was a great accomplishment. Hannah Clifton heads those girls up. She does a really good job of that, year in, year out. And so congratulations to her and all those girls.
Yeah, very impressive job. Again, Southside Trails here at half, 30-22. As we look at the first half scoring summary, first for the Springdale Bulldogs, Marshawn McPherson had 4 points. The leading scorer for the Bulldogs was Cortland Muldrew. He had 17 points. Isaiah Seeley, 3. Tevin Tate, 2. Anthony Thomas, 5. Coach, you look at that scoring summary there. Obviously, Muldrew, 17 points, and that included 4 3-pointers, 5 3-pointers in the first half for the Springdale Bulldogs, and those were not easy 3-pointers.
No, those were bombs. Those were out. I mean, it wasn't like, he had a toe on the line. There was no question it was a 3. And it's hard to make yourself get out that far and try to really put enough pressure on the ball to elevate enough to try to affect a shot, because, normally you get out that far, you're worried about a guy going around you. And so he's got the Steph Curry syndrome going a little bit. I mean, he's so far out there that nobody will go guard him.
No, you definitely don't want to play a game of horse with Mr. Muldrew tonight. You look at the Southside scoring tonight. Cleek Pulliam had 5 points. Kyle Coles, 2 points. Dimitri Lloyd, 4 points. Levi Steele, 6 points on 2 3-pointers. Evan Chance came in, gave a big lift to the Southside on both ends of the court. He had 3 points. 2 points for Xander Nagley, who also came in and gave Southside a charge with his hustle out there. But the key, Coach, in the first half, it looked like it was going to be the first half. You had the big guy, Tevin Tate, down there drawing several fouls, 2 fouls apiece on Levi Steele and on Kai Coles. They were forced to go out of the ball game, but I thought Dimitri Lloyd, along with Evan Chance, did a good job. And Southside kind of changed their defense up a bit, going back to 2-1-2. Really kind of slowed things down a bit, but then Mr. Muldrew got going.
Yeah, well, we did a good job against the size down Mr. Tate down inside. Tevin Tate, I mean, he's 6'5", 260, can move. He's athletic, but we've done a good job against him. But the ball getting out into the perimeter, and most teams that we're going to play don't have anybody to shoot it from that far.
No. Yeah, I always say this, Coach. It's just sometimes you just got to shake your head because, the percentages aren't with that happening. But this young man, I believe he's hit 4 in the ball game, and at least 3 of them had to be at least 2 points. Actually, one of them, I think, was at the edge of the Maverick there. We're talking Al Dillard shots.
Yeah. Well, he was out there. I know that.
What you can hope for if you're a Maverick fan here in the second half is maybe he'll cool off. It was kind of similar to what happened with the first ball game of the night. really the Bulldogs really slow. They were hitting them early in the ball game. They couldn't make one in the second half. Hopefully that'll happen here to the guys' team, and Southside will get back in this ball game trailing by 8.
Yeah, we need a run here in the third quarter the same way that we had in the girls' game. That we play good defense and then get down and be able to hit some shots. I don't know what our percentage was as far as shooting, but it couldn't have been all that great. I'm sure that we would like to shoot the ball with a little bit better efficiency, as well as make sure that we're not turning the ball over.
Mavs going with a bit of a different lineup here to start the second half. They'll have Magley in along with Tafaro, Cleek Pulliam, Dimitri Lloyd, and Levi Steele will start the second half. They've got to get Tafaro going, Coach. He 2 points last ball game. He hasn't scored yet this ball game. If they can get him going here in the second half, they can get back in this thing and maybe pull it out.
Yeah, I think sometimes Gossett has a tendency to want to go one-on-one instead of getting the ball through the offense sometimes. But hopefully he can find some open areas and especially on those little short pull-ups that he's so good at.
Muldrew's looking out there. He's about 6 feet behind the line that time. Here's a three-pointer by Thomas on the way, and it's good. Hey, Coach, what they do have, they have 2 3-point shooters there. You got Anthony Thomas and Cortland Muldrew who can both light it up. So really, it's kind of tough to get on one man because you got the other guy. Neither one of them afraid to shoot the basketball.
Well, that and the combination of some size and length down inside it's kind of pick your poison. Especially, they just got to basically go cold outside to be able to pack it down inside.
Tafaro drives in, gets a bump off, and makes 2.
I think they heard you.
They need to get him going. And that's what this team needs, Coach. You've got to have, we talked about this for both teams. You really need that guy that can fire up. And here's another 3 on the way by Thomas, who's starting to light it up. That is his 3rd 3-pointer of the ball game. He's got 11 now. As Dimitri Lloyd drives inside, goes up for the shot. It's no good, and we're going to have a jump ball. But you've got to have that guy that can score that 15, 20 points a game, the one that the other team's going to have to rotate to open it up for everybody else. And that's kind of really what I've seen.
He's got abilities to do that at sometimes, but he just, it's consistency-wise, just hadn't been able to be there.
Here's a shot from the free throw line by Dimitri Lloyd. Rolls around and comes off. Did everything but go down in the hole.
Yeah, as good a free throw shooter as Dimitri is, I mean, that's really a good shot for him.
Here's inside shot by Tate. A good rebound by
defense down
Faro.
low.
Gets the ball out to Pulliam. He'll go up for the shot. Makes the shot and will be fouled. They'll get the Mavs within 10. A chance to get below double figures here if Pulliam can finish off the 3-point play. He has 7 points in the ball game.
Problem is that we're trading buckets with these guys. We're trading 2s for 3s.
Well, they've got 2 guys, Muldrew and Thomas, that can just about anywhere on the floor. You better be on them. Southside working out of a man defense as here's a steal. Tafaro gets the ball down low to Pulliam, goes up for the shot and puts it in.
That's what we got to do. We got to get them to turn it over.
Southside cuts into that lead. It's 36-28 here. McPherson looks to drive. Takes the ball inside now, flips it out to Thomas. Muldrew to Thomas. Has an open look at a 3, fires it up, and it's good. Southside better hurry. They're going to get a 5-second count here if they don't hurry. Get the ball into Nagley. Nagley will walk the ball up.
Tell you what, it really is.
Here's a shot from the free throw line by Dimitri Lloyd for 2. He's now got 6.
Yeah, that's a good turnaround for him. That's good range for him. It's pretty phenomenal that the rate at which this basketball team and even the one last week that we played here with Heritage and how well these kids shoot the basketball from three.
Yeah, I was just thinking, Coach, when you say that, Heritage had two guys that were able to light up from three just about anywhere, too. And does everybody in the 7A West have those two players? We haven't seen Fayetteville. They're undefeated. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing with these kids and the way they're able to shoot.
Here's a drive in, and that's two for Muldrew again. Coach, I guess there's good news and bad news there. He had a chance at a wide open three. He decides not to take it, throws the ball out, and maybe you saved a point on that.
May have, yes.
As they're going to get the third foul now on Tevin Tate.
You'd like to just think that maybe he's just a shooter, but he's really not. He's a scorer. I mean, he can take it to the hole and hang in the air. And I know Dimitri, felt like that he picked up the charge, but
Tate now has 3 fouls. He'll check out of the ball game. Checking back in will be Anderson Isaacs. Southside trails by 11 here, 41-30. We've got 4:05 to go here in the third quarter. Here's a second free throw on the way by Conforo. It's good. Coach, it's just a matter of, like I said, it's going to come down to that. Maybe hopefully Muldrow and Thomas will kind of cool down a little bit, and that might change the whole complexion of the ball game.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here looking at the score, and I'm thinking, surely they're up 20, and the way it feels, and really we're still in striking distance. I mean, we're still, we're 10 down, and with them continuing to shoot the ball, they've got to cool off a little bit, and then hopefully we can, get them to turn it over a little bit and make a run and be able to get this thing back to close at the end.
And you can see what the game plan is, too, on the Springdale team. A very good team. You've got the inside game with Tate, but it's that outside game, to me, that makes a difference. You've got those two guys that can score. You've got Thomas with, 14 points and then 19 points for Muldrew. I mean, those guys, you just can't cover everybody, and you got to train your defense up to, try to find out what works. You do one thing well, you take away the outside, but then you give up the inside. So tough sledding for the Mavs so far here, but hopefully they'll slow them down a bit. Here's a three-point shot on the way. Maybe that's the key, Coach. That was Seeley on the miss. We've got the wrong guys shooting the threes. Got to take care of that basketball. As Thomas gets a steal, he'll fire up another three, and it's good.
He's got ice water in his veins.
Coach, he's got 5 3-pointers here in the ball game coming off the bench. Here's a shot by Nagley that hits the front of the rim, no good. Southside fighting for the rebound, and I believe we're going to have a walk. They normally get you when you pull.
I think 3 of those have been in the second half, have they not?
Yes, they have. No, actually 4. He's got 4 in the
four
second
of them
half.
in the second half. Yeah, he's definitely come out on fire.
Again, Southside trails by 13. Got to cut into this, Coach. You've got 3:09 to go here. Need a strong finish here by the Mavs. Cristoforo tries to take the ball in. He's going to be fouled.
Here, we're going to have to start answering some of these threes because it's not like they're uncontested even. The last one, we contested it pretty well, and he still made it.
Tafaro makes the first free throw. He has 4 points on the ball game. Second shot on the way, and it's good. Mavs going to come with a bit of pressure here. George Harrell checks back into the ball game for the Mavs. Here's a drive down. We've got contact. Going to be a foul on Levi Steele. That'll be his third personal foul. As Isaiah Seeley will go to the line for 2 free throws. He was able to get Steele down just a bit too far in no man's land. First free throw's on the way, and it's good. Seeley now has 4 points.
He's a good-looking prospect for a freshman.
It's hard to believe he's a freshman.
It really is. He's long and can shoot it.
Southside trails by 13. As Pullman will bring the ball up for the Mavs. Here's a nice give and go pass to Nagley for 2. Good job of working that high post, Coach, and hitting the backdoor play.
Absolutely, that was a thing of beauty. Nagley finishing it off at the rim.
Here's Muldrew from about, I don't know how far you'd say that is. He nails another 3. Muldrew now with 22 points. They try to get the ball inside and goes out of bounds off the Bulldogs. Again, the Bulldogs lead here 49-35. And, Coach, I'm just looking at the stats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-pointers by Muldrew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-pointers by Thomas.
Tough to overcome that. Even with the rest of the team not scoring at all, it's tough to overcome that.
And, Coach, the thing is with Thomas, I don't think he's missed a 3 tonight.
I don't think so. His percentage is unbelievable.
Here's about a 12-footer by Levi Steele. Is no good. Isaacs gets the rebound for the Bulldogs. They want to push it up to McPherson. McPherson takes it down to Muldrew, who drives inside for 2. And, Coach, you made a good point on Muldrew. That young man is a scorer. He's not just a shooter.
He can do what he needs to do to get to the rim and make you pay if you back up.
Nice pass by Levi Steele. Gets it down low to Dimitri Lloyd for 2. Lloyd now has 8 points in the ball game. But, Coach, you can't trade those 2s for 3s. As they get the ball down to Isaacs, Isaacs pushes off. I believe he's going to be called for a pushing foul. Evan Chance will check there for Dimitri Lloyd. I believe he was hurt on that play, Coach. The Southside will get the ball back, trailing by 14. Get a couple of baskets here, you're back in the ball game, and maybe setting up for a exciting fourth quarter.
It's just getting, like you said, getting a couple of baskets and then getting a couple of stops. Right now, we've had a hard time getting stops.
Mavs going to put a little pressure on here in the backcourt. That was a push off. Here's another 3-pointer on the way by Muldrew that's no good. Makes a nice move to the backside that rolls off of the back of the rim. And Southside wants to push it up, and Levi Steele. Coach, I like what Cleek Pulliam's doing tonight. He's catching the ball, sees a bit of an opening, and is attacking the basket.
Yeah, Cleek is explosive off the dribble. And
they're going to call it. I guess they're going to call it on the floor.
Not a shooting foul.
Chance will get up the high post with the ball, gets it out to Nagley. Again, 51-37, Southside trails. Here's a nice give and go pass to Evan Chance for 2.
Nice job by those two right there.
Cuts that lead down to 12. We've got 30 seconds to go here. They can run down for the last shot if they want to, as Muldrew will set up the offense. Three-pointer away by Thomas. I believe that may be his first miss of the night. It's no good. Southside has a chance here with 5 seconds on the clock. Pulliam will fire up a long three on the way, and it's no good. And that's going to be into the third quarter. At the end of 3 quarters, Southside trails 51-39.
You know, you'd like to see a possibility here. I know it's with Muldrow is, you know, run a guy off of his man at him. When we can get him to pull up, you know, and go ahead and double him and make somebody else beat you, because he's already proven one-on-one that we're going to have a hard time guarding him here in the fourth quarter and able to come back. So going to have to take some chances, get the ball out of his hands, and make somebody else beat us.
Well, that's the key, exactly, Coach, because you haven't seen a lot of this tonight, but we had a consecutive miss by Anthony Thomas along with Cortland Muldrew. We hadn't seen that all night long. They've had quite a ball game, as Muldrew has, I think we counted 5 3-pointers and then 5 for Thomas. And they've got 11 3-pointers for the ball game.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
But that being said, Southside really only down by 12 here, can, you know, get a couple of stops here, get themselves back in the ball game, maybe put a little pressure on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, if we can get a run going, get some momentum, maybe put some pressure on their shooters and be able to get the ball out of their hands as much as we can. I know number 2 and number 10, I don't think we've called their names all night.
No.
So let's see what they can do.
They've still got Muldrew in the ball game, and the game started out like it was going to be played with Tate in the middle, feeding him the ball, but obviously got in foul trouble early. But they've really not needed him because of the outside game they've had. They'll work the ball down to Tate. He gets his man down low, and he's able to post up Pulliam down low, and not much you can really do down there under the basket.
No, he's got a decided size disadvantage right there, and but like you said, their options are, you know, dump it down to 6'5", 260, or let 2 guys shoot it that have 11 threes on the night. So
yeah, pick your poison.
Yes.
Something else I find interesting too, Coach, is you don't see anybody on the offensive end on both teams on the free throw line, which is, I think, just a bit unusual. That you think you'd want someone up there, maybe try to tip a ball in. I guess they're not wanting to get the other team an opportunity to break out for an easy one. As Aaron Hall's checking into the ball game along with Desmond Lopez Fulbright. Here's a 3-pointer away by Levi Steele, and it's good. That's 3 3-pointers for Levi tonight. Cuts that lead down to 9, and that's makes it better for the Mavs to get inside double digits.
Yeah, they got to feel better about that now. Just got to, if we could get him to miss.
That's Muldrew again for 2. Coach, when your scorers are feeling it, there's not a whole lot you can do, and I think that's what's going on tonight with Muldrew and Thomas for the Bulldogs. Again, they lead 53-42.
Muldrew has scored about every way you can.
There's a 3-point shot by Desmond Lopez. Fulbright ends up a bit short. Seeley will push it up, and now he's going to be called for a charge. A good job by Aaron Hall. Seeley looked like, Coach, he was looking up the court trying to find the open man, didn't realize his man was there, and good job by Aaron Hall holding his ground for here's a 3-point again by Steele. It's going to be no good. Here's a rebound by Muldrew, pushes it up, makes a nice pass to Tate. It's going to be stolen by Fulbright. Here comes Pulliam down. He's going to take it all the way to the hole and finishes it. 11 points now for Kalik Pulliam.
Yeah, that It was a good job of turning that turnover into instant points. Dimitri back in.
And Coach, I like the matchup out there now. They've got Kalik Pulliam one-on-one with Cortland Muldrew trying to stop. You know, you talk about him shooting those threes, but he's really effective taking the ball to the hole, and hopefully that quickness that Pulliam brings will be able to stop that. Done a good job so far in the fourth quarter. There's that matchup as we speak.
Yeah, there's a good job there of running somebody at him on the drive up.
Springdale's got the numbers here, and here's a pass out on an alley-oop, and a really good job by Levi Steele. He's going to be called for the foul, but
it's all right. It's better than that to be dunked on. I was never a big fan of that.
That's 4 fouls on Levi Steele. We'll see what Coach Adams wants to do here. I think you're kind of at the point of the game now, Coach, where you probably just leave him in the ball game.
Yeah, because really he's the only one that's really shown the ability to knock down a three, and we're going to need some.
That worked to their advantage, Coach, as they missed the first free throw, so they'll get another one here. That's Isaiah Seeley on the free throw line. Second one's up, and it's good. Back to a double-digit lead, 54-44 for the Bulldogs. Here's a nice pass down low to Tafaro. Tafaro wants to go up, but can't as he is triple teamed. Tries to get the ball back out there, and Hall goes out of bounds.
Yeah, we've hung around right at this 10 mark, and just hadn't been able to make a dent in it. Hopefully we'll get some positive possessions, and there you go, turnover.
Mavs are doing a good job of working through Dimitri Lloyd in the middle. Lloyd has good hands and very nice passing skills, and they're getting some baskets and cuts off of that. And he'll go to the line this time, as that will be the 8th team foul, so it'll be a 1-on-1 situation here for Dimitri Lloyd. And just as I say that, Coach, they have the offensive guys on the line now.
Need to make those.
Yeah, it's been tough tonight, Coach, getting that under double digits. It's been at 10, it seems like forever.
Yeah, it's just we haven't been able to. There you go.
Nice play by Levi Steele. Thomas will check back into the ball game.
Didn't take Coach long to make that substitution right there off that block shot.
McPherson will drive the basket. It hits about a 3-footer. Increases the lead back up to 12. And Coach Watt's gone unnoticed in the fourth quarter. Again, I talked about this earlier, was the job Kalik Pulliam's doing on Muldrew here. He's really kind of slowed him down, but Southside struggling on the offensive end as Dimitri Lloyd takes it to the hole and puts it in.
Nice job with his footwork down there on the low post and a little spin move.
That's 2 games in a row that Lloyd's hit double figures. He's got 10 tonight.
You're exactly right about Pulliam being on Muldrow, though. I mean, he's at least cooled him off a little bit, not letting him get that shot off.
Southside going to have to get going quick as they, again, trail by 12. Here's a drive by Aaron Hall off the baseline. Goes up for a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Tafaro. Misses the shot as McPherson gets the ball and falls to the floor with the basketball. Here's a drive on the inside. Tate gets the ball. He's going to go up for a shot. Going to be fouled. Look like, going to say maybe that was number 11, Aaron Hall, on the foul.
Definitely got to put him on the line. Watching him earlier during pregame warm-up, all the rest of the guys were doing all the dribbling stuff. He was on the free throw line shooting free throws. So I think that's been an issue for him. But, and he misses the first.
Southside's done a good job, though, here in the second half. I think Coach Adams has made some nice adjustments on the defensive end that has slowed down the shooters. But just can't get those baskets to cut in that lead. You know, I think if they could get it down, we've got 2:42 to go here, get it down below double digits, you know, put a little pressure on them, maybe have a chance. But what they're doing, really good coaches, they're forcing the other guys besides the 2 big 2 to try to score the points here as Hall throws up about a 12-footer, and it's good.
It's good to see that. We just have to have everybody contributing as far as the scoring is concerned, because we just don't have that one guy that's going to go out there and get, you know, right now we don't have anybody that's close to getting 20 or something like that. And so everybody's got to get theirs.
Yeah, Southside's only got 2 in double figures. That's Lloyd with 10 and Pulliam with 11. Levi still has 9. So you're getting a bit of a balanced scoring there again, but you're right, Coach. You've got to have that one guy that's going to step up, is going to start kind of lighting it up, maybe get that hot hand if Southside's going to have a chance here. But again, I do like what Coach Adams has done on the defensive end. They've really forced the other 3 guys to try to win the ball game, or not try to win the ball game, but to score the points.
Yeah, especially here in the fourth quarter. You know, they lit it up pretty good in the third, but we've gotten that slowed down. Just seems like we have a cap on that 10-point margin and we can't get past. I think we got it to 9 once. That's about as close as we've gotten.
Southside going to put a press on here. Mavs look like they're kind of working of a matchup. Well, it's really, I guess, more of a man-to-man defense here. As Thomas gets the inside shot and puts it in the hole. He's now got 19.
That was a good little pull-up jumper that he just hit. That's not an easy thing to do.
60-48 Springdale here. Here's a 3-point shot on the way that's off and no good by Pulliam. Bulldogs want to push it up.
I don't think they were wanting him to take that one.
Here's a 3 on the way by Muldrew, and he nails it. (63-48). That's a 15-point lead. The Southside's going to turn it over here as Thomas will bring it up into the front court. Time slipping away for the Mavs here. We're down to 1 minute on the clock, and now we're going to have a foul on Aaron Hall. That'll put the Bulldogs into the bonus. Coach, you've had two people really light it up. You got Anthony Thomas with 19, and then Cortland Muldrew with 26. That is, 45 points of their 63 points. 64 now, as Muldrew adds another one to that. We just bring out the best in some of these kids.
I tell you what, we've seen two of the top scorers last week and two of the top scorers in the league this week.
Mavs need to get in a hurry here as Pulliam gets the ball. Swings across court to Nagley. Good ball movement by the Mavs. Here's a penetration by Pulliam. Here's a three-point shot by Nagley on the way, and it's good.
Yeah, Springdale's guard tandem has really put on a show as far as the shooting the basketball tonight. And you know, sometimes you just run into a hot group, and there's not a whole heck of a lot you can do about it sometimes. But you got to give it to them. They have made a lot of shots that were really out there. I mean, they were.
Well, Coach looks at film. He can't be too disappointed in the Southside defense with what they've done tonight. And again, they did a good job here in the second half of changing things up and really kind of slowing the game down, making the other guys beat them. But you can't slow these guys down very long as Muldrew hits it again. He's got now 30 points on the ball game and 16 for Thomas. When you're hitting threes like that, and I know a lot of times coaches aren't going to be real happy. You don't want to live and die by the three-point shot, but it's definitely been working well for the Bulldogs tonight.
Well, I've seen a couple teams that have come in here that, Bentonville West is one that, I mean, they are unconscious. They get within range, it's up. And these guys are pretty much the same way. Thing with this team is they have the big man down inside. He hasn't scored a whole lot tonight, but you can see the potential that they could be really tough to deal with if he gets going.
I think you were kind of hit the nose on the big man too, Coach. So if you get him down low, you might want to foul him. I think that might have been his.
Yeah, his free throw shooting.
Weak part of his game.
You'd want to hack a shack on him.
McPherson goes to the foul line. He'll make one of two. Southside now trails by 15. It's 66-51, and they will throw the ball away. Nagley trying to get the no-look pass down to Faro. Nagley going for the steal here, and he's on the floor again, and let's see. Not sure what the call is. I believe we had a jump ball, be Southside's basketball.
Kids are still hustling, even though they're down and game's pretty much over with. I mean, they're still hustling. They're still playing hard and diving on the ground.
Good job by Dimitri Lloyd as he gets two. He's up to 12 now. He'll be the Southside leading scorer tonight with 12 points. And they're going to run the clock out. That's going to be your ball game. Southside going to fall here 66-53. Quickly, our leading scorer is Cortland Muldrew with 30 points. Anthony Thomas, 16 points for Southside. Cleek Pulliam, 11. Dimitri Lloyd, 12 points. Again, Southside falls tonight, Coach, 66-53. Again, enjoyed working with you tonight. Didn't get to finish. We won tonight, but a good girls game tonight. So we split tonight, which is a good thing for the Mavs.
It is, and it's good to see the girls get a W this year, and they'll continue to get better and better. And this boys team, they're not done. You know, they've got a lot of pride in this team, and they're going to continue to play hard and hopefully come up with a W or two before the end of the year. It's running out pretty quick.
Coach, enjoyed working with you tonight. We'll see you again here, I guess, in another week. A week from Friday night, Southside will return home as they take on the Bentonville Tigers in the final ball game of the regular season. Great job tonight against Southside Falls tonight by 13 here in the boys game. They win the girls game 52-49. Everyone have a great day tomorrow, and go Mavs. Have a great weekend. It's kind of early. It's only Tuesday. Are we going to do